There we go. There we go. We're live. Right at 9 o'clock sharp. How's everybody doing? I have despite my last little just making sure that I'm oh, I gotta pause my own ad. My live stream's monetized tonight, so I gotta pause my own ad to make sure that I am muted so I'm not hearing an echo. There we go. Zoomed out a little bit so that we have a better view tonight. So that it just, I don't know, makes a little bit more sense. But I wanted to prep this correctly. Basically, like every time I start a live stream, it's really sloppy. I don't do anything right. I started early, like the one where I actually had my face in it. It was like on accident, and it was like right up, like in my nostrils. And I was like, no, I'm gonna do this correctly tonight. And I decided, you know what? If I'm gonna do it correctly, I should lay out almost every knife that I have in my possession. The truth is there's about 15 more knives that I do not have out on the table. What's up, everybody? How's it going? There's about 15 knives that I have in my possession that I don't have out on the table. This is everything that fits. So I guess that means I need a bigger mat, right? I have this fake leather thing that I ordered on eBay a while back, but yeah, there's a bunch here, Mark. There's a whole lot, and a lot of them are knives that Neves Knives have lent me, and but I have so much. Like when I tell anybody who's like, "Hey, do you want to review this? Do you want to review that?" Always, holy cow, this place is filling up. Hey, so just so everybody knows, tonight I want to break my live stream record. I want to break 100. We the closest we've been, the highest count we've ever had in the room at one time was 86. I want to break 100 tonight. If it doesn't happen, no big deal. Hey, what's up, Jack? If it doesn't happen, hey, what's up, Spirited Whiskey? What's up, man? If it doesn't happen, no big deal. My feelings won't be hurt. I don't really have feelings anyway. You can't, if you're gonna be on YouTube, you can't really have feelings. But that's my hope for tonight is that we can break 100. But whatever, if we don't break 50 tonight, that's no big deal. Zell, what's going on, man? Ohio Knife Lover, what's up? Who else do I know? Well, it's a whole. Hello to everybody, anybody and everybody who is new or has been around for a long time. I'm really glad you guys decided to stop by and hang out in my live stream. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Like whenever I tell people, I'm like, people are like, "Hey, do you want to review this? Do you want to review that?" I always feel better. I'm like, check back with me in like 2 or 3 weeks because I have so much stuff on my table. Now, a lot of this stuff has already been reviewed, but there's a lot of stuff that you guys know I have not reviewed yet. So I don't want to get too many things that belong to other people in my possession. I got to be careful about that. Hamzad, what's up? Waiting to see how the playoff committee figures out a way to keep Bowman Tuffle. Okay, I want that Les George Protec auto, please. Everybody wants this. I love this thing, guys. This is my favorite auto, and she's going to be carried on Monday. I've decided, Jeff. I know you're in here. Did I say hi to Jeff? Hi, Jeff. I don't know why I wouldn't say hi to you. I have decided that this guy is going in the pocket on Monday, and she is going to be carried. This was a gift from Jeff. Sorry about the shake there. You guys probably can't see. It says number 2 of 40 there. What's up, Woodland Tactical? And I have just been babying. I love it, but it's like, no, you know what? As a gift, it's not like I'm ever going to get rid of it. I should use it. The thing's screaming to be used. A therapeutic edge. What's going on? Holy cow, there are 54 people in here. Okay, so for the 20 people who just showed up, my goal tonight is to break 100 for the first time in this live stream. So if you just wanted to pop in and say hi, I hope you feel obligated to stay. I hope I've pressured you into it. Gunner EDC, what's up, man? You see your babies? There's baby number 1 and baby number 2 right there. Hogue Ritter is not missing in action. Waptucci, however you say your name. I know that this is your favorite knife for whatever weird reason. I can't tell. He or she asks every single time, and I'm assuming it's just a joke at this point. But there it is, right there. I put it right there just for you. Rebel Sun, hello. James Garner, what's the hinder in the middle bottom? This guy right here. This is actually a vintage XM. And it's got the tie scale on the front. And the truth is that David and I got it from the secondary market, and the guy had put red Loctite in the pivot, which is why it's all screwed up. We're gonna have it sent back. We're gonna peel this titanium scale back off of it. We're gonna put the original smooth walnut scale back on it because it's in literally mint condition. And then I might buy that titanium scale from him. We just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. Hey, Colton, thanks so much, man. I really appreciate that. 62. We are climbing fast. Okay, there's enough people in here where I can go ahead and say this. Guys, I'm almost to 7,000, but at the rate that this channel is growing, which I am infinitely appreciative of, there's so many new people, like there have to be. Like there's over 1,000 subs in the last 30 days. That's awesome. At the rate that this is growing, I want to go ahead and start preparing for this. I don't want to get ahead of myself, and I don't want to send the wrong message, but I want to do something really special when I get to 10,000 subscribers, and that's still a ways off. If I grow at the exact same rate that I'm growing right now, that's still 3 months away. But I do want to start prepping for it, and I want to do something really special, and I want to give away one really big thing or a whole bunch of pretty big things. And so I checked before the live started, and the super chat is up. That's that little $ underneath the little chat thing. But certain live streams from now until I hit 10,000 subscribers, the funds that are raised from the live streams will go directly towards what I am planning for 10,000. Don't feel obligated. I'm just going to let you know. On the live streams that are not involved with that, I won't say anything. But the ones that are, like this one, the super chat and any donations during the live stream go directly towards that. So I would appreciate it. You can also, here we go. Here's what I do in every video. If you'd like to check out my Patreon, there is a link down in the description. We have the giveaway items that are still going to occur the moment that I hit 85 patrons. So that's the Giant Mouse Clyde and the Mazarine Nimrod. Woo, shiny, right? Yeah, they came out of the left field there up in the corner. Anyways, okay, we can get back to it. Patreon shout out, props all around. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You guys like this zoomed out view on the live streams? Do you like seeing like the outer edges of my mat and like all my stuff that's laying around everywhere? Is that cool? Let's see. I do not have the EWC. Yeah, Tucker. Yeah, it is. I'm glad you guys like this. Do you guys do like it's kind of hard to see the knives. Yeah, Shaker. Shaker donated this. And then the Clyde was, oh gosh, who donated the Clyde? I'm so sorry. I'm very hydrated right now, guys. I'm trying to remember who donated the Clyde. Yes, Spirited. Oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot. Jeez, Spirited, I'm so sorry. Well, you send me too much stuff. He's like, I'm juggling like 5 of his knives, and he's like, what do you think of this? And I'm like, and he's like, great, it's headed your way. I'm so sorry. I feel like such an idiot. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Shaker. So this is Shaker's now. It was Jeff's. Shaker's now. This is beautiful. It's perfect. Shaker, I've gone over it with a magnifying glass just to make sure that it's like absolutely. That's a brand new Norseman. 100%. Can't wait to look at that. I'm sure you're like, can you hurry up and review it so that I can have it? 74 guys, we got 25 more. We're gonna break 100. Anybody who's just popped in, my goal tonight is to break 100 at one time. My record for a live stream is 86 people. So I'm really hoping that I can break 100. Not quite mine, but soon. Yeah. You guys like the North? Nobody's talking about the Jason Clark. What do you guys think about this guy? Oh God, that is redonk, right? That razor wire, Damascus or Damastil, I don't know. And then the Mokutai or Timascus, again, I don't know the difference. And then it looks like some sort of marbled carbon fiber. I'm not up on my terminologies here, but this is freaking cool. Love it. Really love that. That one's Jeff's. Fancy. Yes, indeed it is. Redonk. You know who we're missing in here? Somebody who's always, He always shows up fashionably late as Super Steel Steve. Maybe he just won't. Maybe he's just not gonna come tonight. But I always expect him to pop in. Top left tie bolster right here. Jeff, help me out with this one. What is this one called? This is another one of Jeff's. Somebody will have to let me know. Or Jeff will have to let me know exactly what that one is. He's reminded me before, but I can never remember the name of it. It's a custom knife. Beautiful. It's like not orange peel, but it's like an eggshell titanium. If Arrowheads decides to speak up in the comments, like, oh wait, there it is, Gedratus Raptor. Wow, that actually is a very fitting name for that. It looks like a Gedratus Raptor. Would you show off that Microtech SOCOM? Absolutely, absolutely. This is one of the. This is 2018 Stonewash drop point. You can see there, June of 2018. This was a gift from my wife. Really, really love this knife. For whatever reason, I still baby it. Absolutely drop shut. Can do the reverse flick with it. Whoops, but I didn't drop it. Or standard thumb flick. Really, really enjoy that knife. Absolutely. I figured laying all these out. Just got the TRM Atom in today for most recent drop. Absolutely impressed. I can't wait to handle that. That is definitely on my my list. 83 guys. We are at 83. Okay, so 4 more people in here. If you have to listen, if you are like on the verge of peeing your pants, well, go to the bathroom. But if you can hold it, if you can hold it, let's get past 80. I just want to see that number hit. I just at least want to break my record. But I really want to see that number hit over 100. I just want to feel good, you know? Let's see. Will you please show us the ZT Emerson? Yes, this is another one of Gunner's. You know what I love about this guy? God dang it, my stupid greasy fingerprints. Oh my gosh. Here's what I love about this guy. Gunner, the freaking serial number on this guy. You guys can't see it. It's number 65. Oh my gosh. The low serial number. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. Such a perfect example too. Ridiculously smooth, perfectly centered. Lockup is at something like 25 to 30%. Just beautiful. Gunner, you should be proud of that, baby. Oh, that is sweet. And that wave works perfectly. I've practiced with it over carpet so that I don't put any marks on it. Yeah, I would Blackhawk Ninja Beast, but that's a sweet name. Not all this stuff is mine. What am I supposed to buy? Buy a Scar 17. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Fire that Hellhound. Oh, my new baby. My new baby. I tried to show this off to Jeff, and Jeff was like, yeah, I have that knife too in red. I was like, damn it. Like, Jeff already has it. Bam. Oh, yes. I have been just holding and just, oh. And Jeff gave me this sweet case to carry. This is not a custom. It's a signature series, but Jeff gave me a case from one of his customs to carry it in. Thank you so much, Jeff. That's very nice. I like to put it in the case and set it by me on the couch while we watch whatever we're watching, and I zip it up, and then then like 20 minutes later I take it out and click it out, and my wife's like, you have to stop that or I'm gonna murder you. You guys know. You guys all been there, right? But yeah, this thing fires ridiculously, like bam, it's so sick. MC, that Hellhound does not leave your collection. wait. It does not leave your collection unless it goes to me. All right, Spirited, you got it. I'm telling you right now, I'm probably going to keep it forever, and people are like, yeah, right, shut up. 87, guys, we just broke the record. Don't leave, but if you were the 87th person in here, if you just popped in here just now, you're the most special person of the evening. No, I'm just kidding. But we just broke the record. We're 11 away from 100. No, we're 9 away from the record now. Or not the record, but where I want to get 8 away. For everybody who just popped in, I'm trying to break 100. I want to be able to say that I had 100 people on a live stream. Yeah, this thing is awesome. But yeah, Spirited, you do have first dibs if that happens. Kiefer, thank you so much. Oh, Kiefer, how could I forget? What's wrong with me? Let's get that bad boy out here. Dolica. Ja, oops, ja. There we go. I'll tell you what. You know what? No, I can't do that. What should I replace? Guys, what knife? I need a chat vote. Which knife is removed so that the Dolica can be honored? So that Kiefer can be honored? His $2 donation. Which no, we're at 94. Yep. Which knife? I want a full chat vote. I don't have any Medfords right now. I know, that's crazy. I want to know what everybody thinks that I should remove from the table so that this guy can lay. Everybody's thinking. I can tell. The Tough Light. The Tough Light? No! I love that guy. But yeah, I mean, if the entire chat votes Tough Light, then I guess she's gone. Rainbow. Oh, the Rainbow. The Hinderer. People are striking for my heart. The XM and the Lady of the Sea. No! What's wrong with you? Oh. Oh my gosh. Hang on here. Hang on. 92. Yeah, some people fell out. What's going on? Guys, 7 more people and we're going to break 100. I just want to say that I broke $100. Oh, the needle nose play. Yeah, can you see those up there? Oh yeah, you can. The actual live stream is showing a little bit more than what I can see on my camera. That's fine. Okay. That's fair. There you go. Kiefer, is that acceptable? Is that okay? Oh my gosh. Friction Kermit, this one. That's funny. It does look, the more I look at it, the more I realize it absolutely does look like Kermit the Frog. Where am I going to put my needle nose? Look at can you guys tell what I use these for? I use these for holding things still on knives that I'm assembling or reassembling that I don't want to scratch. So they're all taped up. Not the right tool for that, but that's what I'm using. Jason Daniel Stone. Hey, what's up, man? Can you show the S&G ProTech? Again? Man, it's a popular knife tonight. Yes, sir, I can. Boom. Gift from Jeff, 154 cm and full flamed titanium. This is my favorite automatic knife that I have. My favorite side opening automatic knife that I've ever handled. Love it. Jeff is a great guy. Let's see here. Shaman, please. You want to see the Shaman? Oh, I love the Shaman. Still carry it. At least it might be tied for first place with the Para 3 right now. But this and the Para 3 are the 2 most carried knives up here, followed very closely, very recently by my full titanium Benchmade bug out. Yeah, I like this guy. Not the original bug out. I don't like the original one with the Grivery scales. I like the full titanium. Absolutely. Oh, hey, EDC's nuts. Thank you so much. That's so nice. Guys, oh, hey, we just broke 100. We just broke 100. Hey, thank you to everybody who came in during this live stream. First off, thank you so much for that donation. I don't want to glaze over that. That's really nice. Anybody who gives to the channel right now, it's all going towards the secret special giveaway that I'm going to do at 10,000 subs, which I know is a ways off. Deuce Greg, that's really nice of you. Thank you so much, man. Hey, I recognize your picture from Instagram. Thanks for doing that, man. I really appreciate that. But yeah, it's all going towards a super special giveaway that I'm going to do at 10,000 subs. And I realize that's a ways off, but I realized the growth of this channel last month was well over 1,000 subs, and I thought it's might be only about 3 months away, so I should start prepping. So certain live streams, Kiefer, Kiefer, you already donated. You don't have to keep donating. Thank you though. That's really nice of you. I really appreciate it. But certain live streams I will announce like, hey, this is one of those live streams where the funds collected will go directly towards the giveaway for the 10,000 sub mark. But I just want to let you guys know that any funds generated tonight, this is one of those live streams where it's going to go towards that. So I've got something pretty cool planned. I'm pretty sure I can fund it in 3 months. But yeah, I really appreciate it, guys. Let's see here. I'm listening under 2 different sign-ons just to help out. That's really nice. So technically we're only at 100 people. Hey, a Therapeutic Edge, thank you so much. Really nice. Awesome. You guys are the best. I was so excited for this live stream tonight because I was like, I'm going to lay everything out. I'm just going to lay everything out. And I really want to get over 100. At this point, I just want to see how far we can take it, But I'm really happy that we hit over 100 tonight. That's awesome. No Karambit folders, I know. No Karambits. I can't say that I found practical use in my day-to-day life for a Karambit, but it might be okay for some people. It was 106 for a bit. Oh, there's Mike. What was I gonna say? Train of thought. 106. Oh yeah, that's right. 106. Sorry, I was looking at a spot on the wall, and I was like, "Is that sealed? Should I seal that?" Mike's keeping track there. Thank you. What's up at 107 now? The bag. No, the bag's right here. The Steelcraft. Oh wait, no, I've had two Steelcrafts. So this is the 3/4 Quaken Steelcraft series. But actually, Mr. Shaker owns my my old nearly Excalibur knife, the Steelcraft Bodega. That was a sweet knife. A therapeutic edge says, "I love your energy, man. These lives are hilarious." I'm really glad that you. I always watch them back over, and I'm like, oh my gosh. My wife's always like, "You're the cringiest person." You like laugh at your own jokes. You yell, and there's like nothing happening, and you start yelling. But I'm glad that you guys are entertained by it for sure. I can't keep on one subject. That's the problem. That best thing on the far left is sexy. Too bad it's a D2 blade. You don't like this one? You don't like D2? I know. So this one's been poked. I can tell. I don't know if you guys can see it. This thing is freaking awesome. I don't know what this thing, the Rockwell is, but if D2 at 60-61, I'm happy with. I think 61-62 is optimal. But this thing is ridiculous for a $70 folder. Oh my gosh, we will definitely. Terminator 2 says, "I don't like Hinderer knives." Well, that's too bad, man. That's like when somebody says they don't like, apple pie. Oh, hey, OCD480C, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Very, very generous. I really, really appreciate that. Like I said, everybody knows it's all going towards the 10K mark. Not every live stream between here and I do these live streams about 2 weeks apart. Not every live stream I will collect for or the funds will go towards the giveaway, but tonight is one of them, and I figured 3 months out I surely would be able to raise the appropriate amount of money for that. But I want to do something fun. I want to give away something really, really cool, something much, much bigger, much more valuable than what you guys are used to seeing. So I got the Field Marshal also. Oh wait. The Field Marshal. What's a Field Marshal? Sorry, brain fart. I may have a new Hinder on the way, incoming Monday. Kyle, you've got a new Hinder? That's awesome. New car. Do I have a new car? No. Are you asking me, Zach? No, I don't have a new car. The Durangos, we've owned the Durango. Well, you guys saw the joke about me driving the Hyundai. My wife drives that 2018 RT Durango. She drives the nice vehicle. I drive the 08. Or wait. What year is my car? The 11 Hyundai Sonata. That's my car. And my wife drives the new vehicle. Oh, am I giving away a new car? Sorry. No, I'm not. The channel's not doing that well. If it was, I would. If the channel was doing that well, I'd love to give away a car. But no. Let's see here. Wait. Yeah, I know. Ew, Hyundai. But it's paid off, and it gets great gas mileage. And my job requires me to drive all over town every day. We're sitting at 100. Oh, let's keep it up at 100. There's 100 people in here. Ooh, don't leave. No, I'm just kidding. Whatever. Ordered it from USA Made Blade because it's the only place I can get it. USA Made Blade is a great place to check for hinderers because Scott Whittington and Rick Hinder have a great relationship. They are actual friends in real life. They do a lot of cool exclusives. No, I'm not getting paid anything to say that. I just know that. But that's a good place to check because you're going to get cool, unique stuff there. You're going to get unique hinderers because Scott Whittington does the special or manufacturer authorized anodizing on that stuff. So yeah, if you're gonna shop for a hinder, check USA Made Blade first. They've treated me and this channel very well. Hey, John Hoffman, thank you so much. Bring out an XM24 if you've got one. I wish that I did. I almost bought an XM24 when I bought this guy, but I ended up going with this guy. And someday I will own another XM24. I have owned 3. I would love to own my 4th and my permanent XM24. I hope you don't feel like your donation went Went for nothing, though. I really do appreciate that, John. Thank you so much. Hey, MC, what's a silver thin knife above the Grizzly Ridge to the right? Uh, this right here. Is this the one? Wait, what's the Grizzly Ridge? Oh, wait, you mean that this? That's the Crooked River. This is Jeff will have to tell me this is the Zeba. Is it the M3 or the M5? One of these is an M3 and one of them is an M5. I think this is an M3, this is an M5. Somebody can correct me. These are Jeff's knives, and I've only got enough room in my head for all of the nonsense that's there all the time, plus whatever knife I'm reviewing in that 3-day period. So forgive me if I don't get the names correctly. Crooked River, there we go. There's Super Steel Steve. There he is. We were like, where is he? He's not even here. What is going on? There, but he's more important when he shows up. He's more important on my live stream than I am, and I'm just left. That's why I don't. That's why I don't show my face, because I've realized that I have to weep every time he comes on my live stream. No, Steve, I'm so glad that you're in here, man. Appreciate it. I will forever enjoy our Instagram back and forth, and when you pop into my comment section, it's just my favorite thing in the whole world. Look at this thing you've started here. All the balls in the chat. Oh my gosh, so funny. Hey, Steve, we broke 100 viewers tonight on a live stream. That has never happened, and I'm very excited. It's dropping now. Now that you've come in here, Steve came in here and scared off the 6 or 7 people he offended today on Instagram. But no, at one point it was at like 107. I don't know. Let's see. Did you finally remove the balls from your? Oh man. Oh, ooh. I'll let you guys get at that there. Let's see. Hang on. Let me scroll back up here and make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, I'm all right. I'm good. Steve is one of my favorite people in this entire community, and I've said this many times. I do depend on him for information that is outside my range of expertise. I give you guys a lot. I talk really fast and I'm really loud, and sometimes I use words that I know about 90% the definition of, and sometimes I give off the impression that I know more than I do. But I wanna openly admit this on a live stream. There are many times that I don't know what I'm talking about at all, but I want to cover the topic because it relates or corresponds to some other topic in the video. And I, on numerous occasions, have actually had to contact Steve on Instagram and wait for him to reply, and then slowly explain things to me the way that an adult would a 5-year-old. Like explaining like what snow is, that snow is frozen rain. That's essentially how Steve explains some of these topics to me, because I just don't understand, and I don't want to give you guys the wrong information. Jock's knife, if you could combine a Hinder and a Grimsmo, what parts from... That's actually a great question. Oh man, Gunnar and Kiefer donating. I will get back to that question. Gunnar, thank you so much, man. Gunnar is the gentleman who is lending me the custom Crooked River, the ZTO 630. Thank you so much, Gunnar. You're an awesome guy. Kiefer, of course, just continuing to be awesome. Thank you so much. Jock's knife, if you could combine a Hinder and Grimsmo, what parts from what knives would you use to create your own Frankenstein? Fantastic question. You know what? I almost love the texturing on this guy more than the texturing on the XM. Almost, but I don't know. It's a tie there. Truthfully, I love this custom pivot. I'd get rid of this one. I'd go with the Grimsmo pivot, except I'd have a Hinder or horse head on it. And then the other thing that I'd really like is the lines in the knife. I'd want that same tumbled finish, but I'd want those lines like on the Hinder or blade. I think that would be freaking amazing. And of course, the flipper tab. This flipper tab is substantially better than the flipper tab on the XM. And I'd also take the action. I would also definitely take the action. I really, really like the handle screws that he's got in this guy, and I love the way that they polish them. I'd probably take Grimsmo's polishing over Hinders as well. I don't know that I would trade out the handle screws in appearance, though. Other than that, that's probably how I would do that. I would retain the thickness of the True XM. Oh yeah, the crowning on the spine crowning of the blade. I would do that on the XM as well. A lot of elements of the Grimsmo that are better than the Hinder for sure. Anyways, let's see here. Oops, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm shaking it all over the place. Flip that SOCOM. Everybody's into the Microtext tonight. Second time the SOCOM's out. What do you think of that, huh? You want to see action on that bad boy? There you go. You want to see a reverse kick? Bam. There we go. That doing it for you? Okay. Woodland Tactical Lindy. This is but a small portion of his collection. It is. It is actually. It's not my collection though. This is a representation of the generosity of the knife community, not in terms of knives that have been given to me. Some of them have, but just how many knives are lent to me for review. You know, a lot of this stuff is mine, but even of the things that are mine, a lot of them were gifts. You know, if it weren't for a lot of the people in this community gifting me and lending me things, you know, I only have like 8 knives, like 8 to 10 knives in my collection. Yes, Chad, it is a lot of knives. I'm really glad that you are enjoying looking at them. This is what sits, generally it sits very, over here. It sits very organized on two, there are 2 promotional mouse pads that were sent to me by various online retailers from buying other things. And the knives sit sorted on those mouse pads with their boxes and things, so that I know what order, you know, things are coming up in. And then I have another table that's over there, and that table is stuff that's ready to go out, and it's sitting on top of the boxes that people sent them in, so that I know exactly where they're going. Everything's very sorted here, so I have a lot of work to do after the live stream, getting all this stuff back. You'll notice nothing's touching. That's on purpose, because I don't like putting marks on my own knives, and I definitely don't like putting marks on other people's knives. Okay, back to the chat. Is that Combat Troodon a Hellhound? Yes, it is. The Microtechs are so popular tonight. Nobody has to see anything but the Microtechs. February of 2019 in CTS 204P. This is a very new baby. It is mine. I purchased it for myself, and I am very happy with it. How about the custom under the pocket Bushman? This Quest Custom Knives Gentleman Spear Point. This was made for me by Mr. Geckel from Quest Custom Knives. He made it for me free of charge. He asked me to review his knives, and after I did, he just gave me one. Ridiculously cool, completely falls shut. I was unaware of Quest Custom Knives until I reviewed this and took a look at this. There were a few extremely minor things. You know, I said like shave down the that little ledge right there, and then maybe mill an area to keep the pocket clip captive, and I didn't have much else to critique. I mean, the guy's a master knife maker, and this thing is awesome. And I didn't have anything in purple anno. I mean, Greg Geckel's an awesome guy. I talked to him on the phone. He's just really, really cool. You guys are going to see a lot of his stuff. I've seen a lot of videos popping up. Jim Skelton's talked about him. Frankie Bird talked about him. I think Nick Shabazz, talks about him a little bit. Really cool. What's the next knife you're after? Truthfully, like, if I could just snap my fingers and have something right now, it'd be a Holt Spectre V3. And Nick's video on the one that he just got, did not help at all. I watched Jim Skelton's video on it, and I watched Nick's video on it, and a number of other videos, and I watched a bunch of their stuff on Instagram, and I just fell head over heels. I want it so bad, but not going to happen anytime soon, I'm sure. My funds are all completely tied up. The funds that this channel generates, all the funds are completely tied up in the channel. I am only concerned with growth of the channel right now, so I wish I had extra money to spend, but I don't. At least not channel funds. MC, I think you need a Steve edition Luzon. I don't know what that is, but I kind of do know what that is at the same time. That's funny. Oh wait, what did Jeff say? Holt, you say? Yeah. No, Jeff. No. Don't. No more buying stuff. You and Shaker and Spirited and Kyle, you guys are just like, I want that. It's mine now. Let's see. Hey, we'll see you later, Bad Monkey. We'll have a Holt Spectre at Blade Show 2020. Yeah, and I will be there. I still plan to be there. Absolutely. The Holts are great people. Yeah, they seem like awesome people. I've watched a bunch of their stuff, and they just seem really, really nice. Excuse me for 1 second. Sorry, got thirsty. Let's see. Guys, thank you for helping me break 100 tonight. That was really nice. For anybody who hung out, I guess they're gone now, but anybody who hung out just to help me break 100 and then left, that was awesome. Really appreciate that. It's not my entire collection. Let me think. There's somewhere between 15 and 20 more knives over there. But these are most of the knives that I have in my possession currently. The ones that I wanted to have out here for whatever reason. Good talking points, stuff that people are familiar with, stuff that people are not familiar with. Excuse me, all at the same time. Can you show the lockup on the SOCOM? No problem. SOCOM number 3 showing tonight. There we go. Still factory. This knife does not get used very much. It's a 2018, first of the newer runs since 2012. My wife got it for me. And it has pretty much remained in brand new condition since I got it because I just don't carry it. It's locking up in my light at about 25 to 30%. Kiefer! Yes, you can leave now. You don't have to pay to leave. Go on, you big silly. Thank you for all of your generous donations tonight. I appreciate it. I will leave the Dalek out here in your honor. Everybody know. Kiefer's somebody that everybody knows. He's just as much a part of my channel as he is everybody else's channel. He's like in everybody's. He's leaving to go be a part of another live stream where he's needed elsewhere. Could you fidget with the Norseman for a bit? Yeah, no problem. Absolutely. The Norseman has a very well-positioned thumb stud, and it also has a it's so fall shut. You really have to keep your fingers out of the way. It's also got a very nicely rounded off flipper tab that you can do a sort of push button, or you can do the generic light switch. It's it's just perfect. It's exactly what you'd imagine. The only thing that surprised me was that it was a little bigger than I thought it was. It's actually here. I'll put it up against the XM18. Excuse me, it's not me farting, that's my chair. Up against the XM18 here, you can see it is a little bit longer. It's about an 8.5-inch knife, while the XM's 8.25. I think I have to measure it sometime when there's room for my tape measure on this table. Yeah, exactly. The Bear. I wouldn't mess with it either. I'm a novice sharpener, and I would not want to do that. that reverse recurve, I guess what I call it, mixed with the compound sort of hatchet edge. Oh God, no, thank you. I'm not messing with that. No thanks. This has been the most epic first 37-minute and Zach, so cool, man. These little emojis are cool. That was a good idea from YouTube. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll keep reminding people all funds generated tonight are going towards the giveaway that I have planned for my 10,000 subscriber mark. Yes, that's a ways off, but I decided, I can never plan too early if I want to do something big. So not every live stream, not all donations from every live stream between now and that time will be towards that, but this is one of them. So I just wanted to make that clear. Thank you so much, Zach. Zach's channel, if you guys have never checked out Zach's channel, Zach Stuff, he is one of my favorite channels in this network, and you absolutely should if you are not subscribed to him. As well as Super Steel Steve, and as I see other channels that are in my network, I will shout them out as well. But you guys probably know about, if you know about me, you probably know about these guys. Like we're all like in the same network. A lot of us are in the Apex Pass Run group. A lot of us have been around for the same amount of time. Yes, you will likely find if you find me at Blade Show, you'll likely also find Jeff. We're kind of a twofer. So, who's the Zach guy? Yeah, right. Oh, I forgot to announce the big news. We're 40 minutes in, and nobody had even asked me about it. In the freaking title of this live stream, it says big news in all caps, and nobody has asked about it. You guys want to know what the big news is? So I got, just don't follow Woodland Tactical, the guy, but yeah, Woodland Tactical is definitely another channel that you should follow and subscribe to, and make sure your notifications are set to all, because this channel is awesome. Absolutely. Yes, Spirited Whiskey, you got it. The guys from the Knife Junkie podcast, to my surprise, contacted me on Instagram and they said, he said, I would really enjoy some back and forth on knife philosophy with you. Would you like to be a guest on the Knife Junkie podcast? And I was like, yeah, I'm nothing compared to the people that I went back through their like who they've talked to recently, and it was like Les George and Nick Shabazz and people who like are way more of a big deal. And I was so flattered. So yeah, we're gonna be doing the interview or the just the conversation here this next Wednesday. And I have no idea when they'll actually release it, but yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know. For whatever reason, doing these live streams is super easy, but having a conversation with another person and knowing that it's recorded might throw me a little bit. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm very flattered. And honored that they thought to ask me. But yeah, that's just super cool. So I'm sure some of you guys. Hey, we'll see ya. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. I'm sure some of you guys listen to their podcast and some of you don't. But if you do, and then you kind of know how their stuff works, I will be on that. So really excited to share that news with you guys. Absolutely. And thank you to everybody who helped me get to this position. By myself, this channel would be absolute garbage. It would just be me talking about the Shaman and the XM18 once or twice a month for like the last year and a half. That would essentially be what this channel is without the people who support me and lend me knives and etc. At nearly 10,000 subs and a channel that is growing as fast as yours, you're a big thing. Well, thank you. That's very flattering. I appreciate that. It's very hard for me to. I still look at this channel as like a little. It's fun and it's cool and people are getting involved and we kind of have this fun little thing going on. But it is growing and I'm very thankful for that. I really appreciate that, Shaker. You're a big part of it, man. Huge part of it, and I will never forget it. Let's see here. What's going on? It's there, Steve. Steve has been around since literally the very. He was one of my first 50 subscribers and he is still here. Steve, I'm going to shout you out too, man, because you are just as important as everybody else that I have shouted out here tonight. You just ordered a new what for me? Arrowheads. You mean for me to review? You better not have bought you. There are too many knives that are laying out here that are gifts from you, Jeff. Not that I don't appreciate them, but you are way too nice. Thanks, Steve. Absolutely. Hey Patrick, what's up, man? Yeah, Jeff, I missed that. I didn't see what you said there. I'm gonna stand up because I'm starting to get all riled up and excited. Let me scoot this man. Sorry, that's a IKEA wood stool on a bare concrete floor is what you're hearing. RTSP. Merry Christmas, Jeff. What did you do? I feel like Brad Pitt screaming, "What's in the box?" Except I know it's not going to be a human head. Excuse me. Just broke 300 subs. Hey, that's cool, man. Awesome. Good for you. Yeah, I'm getting excited. I'm getting all fired up. Say, we'll see you, Lion Knives. Thanks so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it. John West says, congrats, MC. Hope you hit your mark soon. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Can I show the gray knife? Second row from the bottom. Second row from the bottom, fourth. Wait, over here? Wait. Sorry, I'm having trouble counting right now. Wait. Jeff is still being cryptic. Either I keep missing his comment or he's intentionally not telling me what he did. And I'm also trying to answer questions at the same time. What is the little, wait, there was somebody else who asked a question. I just accidentally skipped over it. See you guys. Can you show the gray knife? There it is. Freedom Van. Can you show the gray knife, second row from the bottom, which it gets kind of screwy in here. Fourth piece from the right. So is it one of these two? Freedom Van? It's either the If it is one of these two, this is the Tape Designs or Tape A Designs Hornet N690 in titanium. Awesome knife. It was a gift from Shaker. Or the Red Horse Knives Chopper Mid-Tech, which was yet another gift from Arrowheads or Jeff. Awesome knife. Oh, above that, one of these. So this is the Sierra KT Razzle. If it's this one. If it's this one, it's the Kaiser Mini Begleiter. And if it's the little skinny guy, it is the Ziba either M3 or M5. We never figured that out. Whoops. That's my finger pushing on the lock bar there. It actually, truthfully, it actually flips really well. There we go. This guy right here. Right next to the slim one, right to the little tiny guy. So I hope I got it right. Jeff, I can see you. What did you buy? What did you buy? Begleiter, I knew I wanted that. There you go. Yeah, the mini Begleiter. It's awesome. It was sent to me by the Neves. Absolutely. Jeff, quit being sneaky. I was like, let me look at my phone and see if he texts me, but I'm using my phone to do the live stream. All right, hang on. Let me switch it up here. Gosh darn you, you sneaky guy. Hey, Gunner, thanks so much, man. Hey, guys, if you get a chance, give Gunner _EDC a follow on Instagram. He's the gentleman who lent me this beautiful Benchmade custom shop Crooked River in S90V with incredible mirror edge on there. There's his logo. Look for that logo right there. Awesome guy. I've gotten to know him over the last couple of weeks. Really, really good person. Very cool. Woodland Tactical, your comment just made me lose it, buddy. Oh, it's funny. Oh, man. Bottom 5, is that Zach's bug out? No, wait, bottom 5. That's my bug out. But Zach was involved with the build. I asked him a billion questions. The big news was that I'm going to be on the Knife Junkie podcast. They messaged me on Instagram and invited me to be a guest. So I'm very, very excited and humbled and honored. And I'm not 100% sure if I'm confident, but I'm going to do it. Pretty excited about that. The Mini Crooked River is on its way. Yeah, that's right. Shaker was inspired to build himself a mini. I think Gunner's gone now. But he built a mini Crooked River that was inspired from this guy, but he did his own thing and did it honestly about the opposite. I'm really pumped. I think your build looks awesome. Spirited MC, will you live feed on your podcast? I don't know. I'll ask those guys if that's how they do that. I imagine they do some editing, so they may not want it 100% live, but I'll ask, and if they're okay with that, and they're good with the kind of back and forth, they're confident with it, then maybe it doesn't need to be edited. I'm so glad you guys like it because it's. I mean, like I love it, but it's like the most boring bug out build that exists. It's just completely monochromatic, but that's how I like to do things. XXX Adrenaline XXX on eBay has so many amazing custom parts, not just for the bug out, but for a multitude of different knives. You should definitely check out his eBay store. Excuse me. MC, I haven't checked out that podcast yet, and now that I know you're going to be on, I will. Yeah, you should. I started listening to the Knife Junkie podcast about 4 months ago, and I was a newbie to it, and I'm ashamed to admit that, but I was like, this is a great podcast. This is awesome. They interview a lot of like big name people. And so when they sent me that message, I was like, what do you guys want with me? I just yell a lot into a rectangle that happens to record and send information to the internet. But yeah, so that's cool. Yeah, Zach, I love Adrenaline, and I've been using his stuff for so long. All my old Benchmade builds were from Adrenaline, all his cool custom parts. He's got like custom ZT, Spyderco, and Benchmade parts, and probably a whole bunch of others. Jeff, you're texting me right now, and I can't check it. I'm dying to know what you did, you sneaky guy. Peep of what did are you able to see it? Whoops. Thanks for letting me know. That's where I keep my my loose change. It's just an empty can. Let's see here. Where are we at? Viewers chime in on suggestions for my next purchase. Benchmade bug out with tie scales or ZT0562CF. Oh, that's a tough one. If you work in an office and you got kind of fitted pants and you're not wanting things to weigh them down, that bug out is like one of the best office carry. Now I love. I mean, it's still like you still get a 3.4 inch blade. Still feels like a full size knife, but it's so lean and slim. The titanium scales just give it a little bit more heft, and it makes it feel like a solid knife. It turns into a really expensive knife really quickly. But I can see your dilemma. For the same amount of money, you can get a nice ZT0562. The ZT0562 is a tank, and you will absolutely have that feeling of, I am prepared. I'm just going grocery shopping, but I am prepared for the apocalypse or a bear attack or a ninja attack or what have you while I'm shopping for my groceries. If you just kind of get satisfaction out of that kind of feeling, then the ZT0562 will do it. The only correct answer is to buy both. Yes, that is true, and I've always said that, but I know that I did not coin that that phrase. That is a shared phrase by the entirety of the knife community. The only answer is to buy both or all, and just justify it. No, don't do that. That's the recipe for financial ruin. Eric Karp, I'm debating between the Spyderco Para 3 and Para 3 Lightweight. Also, how do you feel about DLC coated blades? I do not like how DLC coated blades look aesthetically, but I cannot deny their durability. I use this Manix. You can see it's actually turning kind of brown. It's not really. I just haven't cleaned it. I use this Manix 2 a lot, and man, Spyderco's tungsten-based DLC coatings are freaking durable. Like, they are so unbelievably durable. So yeah, I mean, some companies do DLCs and PVDs and all the Cerakote and blah blah blah. The DLCs are awesome, especially Spyderco's. I can definitely vouch for those. I don't like FRN, so my vote would be for the Para 3 NG10, my favorite. This is my second most carried knife, if not tied for first most carried knife, is my Para 3 in Max and G10. I love this knife. These two are my two most carried knives right now. I love it. If you're going to go Para 3, make sure you switch out the GD pocket clip. Oh my God. The stock pocket clip on that thing sucks in relationship with the lanyard hole. This pocket clip itself is fine. The lanyard hole position on the Para 3 sucks. Okay, I'm way back here in comments. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Hoping for a Shaman for Christmas. I've already got one, and I'm hoping for a Shaman for Christmas. Are you ever going to buy a Super Freak? Yes, Mr. Miko. Yes, I will. I want to see somebody do an awesome dealer exclusive, or I want to see Benchmade do a cool sprint of the Super Freak, and then I will buy it. I would love it to stay in M4. I want to see a gunmetal coated M4 blade, and then I want to see I want to see some like toxic green and gray G10 scales, or a solid toxic green scale with a gunmetal DLC blade. I think I would buy that. Nobody's going to do that though, because that's weird. Oh man, hang on one sec. Excuse me. For those of you who just popped in, I will remind the people who are still watching and let you guys know that all donations tonight are going towards the special giveaway that I am trying to fund for my 10,000 subscriber mark. I know it's a ways off, but it's like I've been saying, at the growth rate of this channel, I feel like I should start preparing for it now. I have something really special planned, and I want to give away something that's bigger and better than what I've done before as a way to say thank you. So some live streams like this one will be raising money for that, and I'll slowly collect things over the next 3 months or so. And some live streams will just be regular live streams, but this is one of those. So anyways, yeah, all donations go towards MC's debt to Jeff. Yeah, please help fund the $20,000 that I owe Jeff. No, I'm just kidding. No, Jeff is selflessly, Jeff never, same with Shaker, same with Kyle, same with Spirited Whiskey, same with Gunner, everybody who has helped out with this channel has never asked me for anything in return. I have made videos going, please, can someone please lend me these knives so I can review them? And people just willingly give up their babies. They trust me, and they don't ask for anything in return. Everybody's been super cool about it. MC, have you ever handled a Koenig Arius? Yes, I have. Speaking of Jeff lent me the Arius and Mini Goblin. You can check them out on the channel. The Arius is one of the most perfect knives that exists. It is nearly flawless, and I don't know that I actually pointed out anything that I didn't. I might have nitpicked one thing, but it was almost obligatory because I was like, this is perfect. I don't want to admit this is perfect because it makes me feel like there's no reason to seek out anything else right now. But yes, I love the Arius. Very expensive, but very worth it if you're seeking the best of the best in the knife world we currently live in. They shouldn't have to do something. They shouldn't have to do. They shouldn't have to. You should do something for that. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. Let's see here. Kyle Roberts. I have 2 Koenig Arius. Of course, Kyle does. Kyle is a dark horse. I know so little about Kyle other than he has very good taste or taste similar to mine, and that he is very willing to send me his babies. That's cool, man. Kyle, thanks so much for letting me check out that Shamwari. I had so much fun with that, and I've never been so nervous with a knife because it was so nice, and it was a flipper, or it was a deployment mechanism that was foreign to me, and I was like, the whole time that I was messing with it. Is there anything else? Hey, guys, I want you guys to take a look at this. So this is a Benchmade Infidel, but it's the old. This is it's nearly mint condition. This is the old, you can barely see it, the law enforcement and / military elite edition in D2 from a long time ago. These are very rare. This is owned by Spirited Whiskey. We are going to try and find out how to do a live auction for that guy on a live stream at some point. So if you are interested in getting your hands on that, just know that there will be, at some point, if I'm able to do it and it's allowed by YouTube and whoever, there will be a live auction for that knife. Yes. Yes, Jeff, the Dolica. This is the most prized knife, I'm sure, to you. You just are salivating. Oh yeah, you have one, don't you? You got your own Dolica. Jeff, for his birthday, for his birthday, Kiefer got him a Dolica, and I got him a Rainbow Lady of the Sea. Which, by the way, if you'd like your own Rainbow Lady of the Sea for your own unboxing adventures or adventures of any type, you can find her down in the description, along with many knives that I consider to be some of the very best that this knife world has to offer, mixed in with some of the most popular according to the rest of the knife community. So if you've got an itch to scratch, feel free to check out the description. Scratch that itch any way you see fit. Do I sound like a commercial? I've got that so like it's when my radio voice turns on. I do, just so you guys know, like I actually do sell digital advertising, and I work on the other end, the other side of a radio station building, so I'm around radio guys all the time. But I have a really crappy radio voice. Hugs and kisses, Kiefer and MC for those. Oh God, I always think about your face opening those up, like you're sitting at your kitchen counter, just opening up these boxes, and you're like, oh my God, what am I supposed to do with this? Oh man, you're such a good sport, Jeff. I had to get him something. I couldn't afford to get him a fully reciprocating birthday gift. Oh man. Which knife would you take for self-defense? I don't know, because I don't really think about that. I guess the biggest one, probably the Cold Steel Luzon. That'd probably be my self-defense knife. The one with the biggest blade, because I don't know anything about self-defense. Zach, I use BSN Synthes 6 and G6 Sports Prolific Isolate. You guys talking about weightlifting stuff? I don't know anything about that either. Can you show the top right piece with the black lanyard? This is the... what is this? Jeff, help me out. This was one of Jim Skelton's old knives. Like, actually, Jim Skelton's knife. Luma blades. Yeah, I can't remember the actual model. Arrowheads will have to let me know the exact model of this, but it's a Luma Blades knife. Really cool. It's a couple years old. This has changed since then, and so is the pricing. But full titanium. The bead comes with it, and I want to say the blade still CTS XHP. I just can't remember. Let's see here. Oh wait, did I get it wrong? Far top right in the corner. This guy. This is the Cold Steel. Is it the Pocket Bushman? Probably the most dangerous knife I've got up here. It just bit me. Literally just bit my hand. So this is a outdoor hard use knife, and it will serve in that setting. Once this guy's locked out, it's not going anywhere. The problem is to disengage it, you have to pull back here, and at the same time push this down. So it's a lot of weird movements, and something can easily slip, and it just feels like a finger guillotine. But yeah, we'll get to that one at some point. I think that's what you're after. Dang, dude, you're directionally challenged. Yeah. Wait, did I get it wrong? Yeah, no, I am. It's weird because so from where I'm standing right now, it's a big open room, and in front of me I have this arm with my camera right in front of me, looking down and seeing what I assumed you guys were seeing. But now to my left is my laptop, and it's showing 2 to 3 seconds in the past what you guys are actually seeing. And then I have what's actually in front of me. So I have 3 different perspectives. And even though right is still right and left is still left and upper right is still upper right, for whatever reason, that mixed with the hydration that I'm bestowing upon myself is throwing me off. Kyle Roberts, wait, he said, doesn't seem like a knife you should handle or you're hydrated. Kyle, that is sage advice, good sir. That's sage advice. What am I doing? Now, all these knives are safe, and it's basically the equivalent of bowling alley bumper pads back here to keep me from like tripping and falling and crashing into the entire live stream. Whatever, it's actually dehydrating you. Yeah, you're right. It is that is technically what's happening. There it is. Knives and water. Perfect combo. Yep. Yep. Yes, sir. I have a lot of room to walk around. I have to. I can't stand still. I have made sure that this setup, sometime I'll give you guys an actual tour of my entire setup down here so you can see everywhere I pace. Because I pace a lot when I do reviews. That's like during a review when you hear my voice do this and it sounds like it's getting kind of far away. It's because I'm pacing while I'm talking. My thoughts kind of dictate everything, and I get lost in what I'm saying. And I walk around, and I turn my face away from the camera. I should have a mic, but I know I won't stand there and talk into it. Oh, I can't believe how many people are still hanging out in here. This is awesome. Usually we've dropped down to like 40-something, but we were over 100 tonight and still got 75 people in here. Yeah, ADHD in action with bipolar, probably. Woodland Tactical, can't wait for that. I missed what he said. This is where the magic happens. Yeah, after an hour, this is magic time, baby. Wait until I get MC into firearms. Oh God, please! I know that I would be so into that. So the very first time we meet, I know you're gonna get me super addicted to that, and my wife's gonna be like, "What is wrong with you?" No, you can't go hang out with Jeff because every time you do, you come back with a new addiction to a new thing. He first put it on Sage 5. I want to review the Sage 5 too. Everybody talks about how good that knife is, and I have not had a chance. Yeah, Zell is big into firearms, Jeff. So you definitely have some, and he's big into like modding and all that stuff. Zell, you would drool over Jeff's collection, just as I do over his knife collection or the knives that he sends me. Let's see here. Yeah, yeah. She definitely loves it. She tolerates our back and forth. Our constant back and forth for sure. Okay. I got a Glock 45. I've only shot it twice because my friends are lame and never want to go shoot with me. That's all man. Growing up in Kansas and anybody else who's from any Midwestern state, or not just Midwestern states, but states, if you lived in a small town and you lived in one of those towns where you could drive 5 to 10 minutes in any direction and you're in the country, then you probably grew up with firearms. You probably shot game in the appropriate season, or you target shooting or whatever. You grew up with that stuff, and that's fun. It's too bad that nobody ever wants to go do that with you. It seems like I can just start to say the first syllable of firearm around here, and I've got 10 people who are like, "You want to go shoot?" It's a blast, literally. Yeah, we're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. I've never heard that joke before. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Can I see the sheepdog? Yeah, so this was a gift from Shaker. This is the Sheepdog XL, and I love it because it is a freaking beast. It doesn't make any sense, but it's so cool and it's so fun to play with. And Shaker was like, he messaged me and he was like, "What if you had $100? You know, actually, I think he said, if you had $200, what would you buy right now?" And this was right when this came out, and I was like, honestly, out of everything that's available right now, and I thought he was just being hypothetical. I was like, I would just love to have one of those XL sheepdogs, and he just bought one for me and sent it to me. And he's like, "Here you go, it's yours." So cool. You can never have too many expensive hobbies. Yes, you can, Jeff. You can have too many expensive hobbies, hobbies, hobbies. I can't. I cannot. No, nope, I can't do that. But I'm really happy to know you, and I'm glad that you're having fun. First gun build yourself. Everybody's into firearms now. Oh my gosh, this live stream is going to get completely demonetized. We've said firearm too many times. It's just going to be demonetized. Oh boy. So much fun. Tonight has been one of my favorite, this was probably my favorite live stream. And I think I've said that 2 or 3 other times in different live streams. That last live stream, people have been asking me, like, what happened to the live stream when you showed your face? Okay, so just so everybody knows, that sucked. I hated that. And I don't have a problem showing my face. Anybody who doesn't know, my face is on Instagram. You can go see it whenever you want. But I didn't have a problem with that. The problem is that, like, I could see myself and my face, like, moving 3 seconds in the past on my laptop, which is what I look at. I'm supposed to be looking at it for comments so that I don't touch my phone so that the live stream doesn't do this. But did it shake around? Yeah, there we go. Sorry, it's 2 to 3 seconds to the past. But I hated that. I hated that. And it was throwing me off. And anybody who watched that live stream, I didn't have this same kind of flow where I keep talking, kind of like I do the reviews, where there's barely even a breath because I don't stop talking. I was stuttering over things and getting distracted, and it sucked. And then as it was uploading, there was a processing error, and it just was gone. So it just, honestly, it kind of worked out because I didn't really want that one up anyway. I was going to let it be up because it wasn't that bad, but it was not my favorite live stream. So that one sucked. This is how live streams are going to look from now on. Maybe not with all the knives out here, but this zoomed out view. I might even zoom it out further sometimes, as you guys can see my entire table. But this is what they're going to look like from now on. What do we got here? You don't show your face because you're afraid of demonetization. John's got me figured out. They will demonetize the crap out of my channel if they see my face. Show my face now. How about let me push my head in here. There we go. How about that? I'm wearing my Nick Shabazz hat. I just realized, I saw the back of my head and I was like, oh my God, I need a haircut so bad. I've got Camaro hair really bad right now. I normally keep my hair really short. Without the hat, that was the back of my head. Yeah. So I have hat hair really bad right now. There's the back of my head. I do have hair. I absolutely have hair. Oh, let's see. Instagram won't demonetize UMC. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it was the back of my. I was pushing the back of my head in between the cameras right here, and then the rest of my live stream is right there. That's all I can do. You have to imagine to get my face into the camera. So I don't want just the arm, but to get my face into the camera right now, I'd have to do a reverse limbo and awkwardly back in, and you guys would see my face slowly be revealed like this, and it would be way too close to the camera. No, I'm not doing that. I don't need that to be on the internet forever. You can go look at my face on Instagram. It's there. I took a very, a very handsome, well-edited photograph. My wife says it actually made me look older. Let's see here. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not leaving that on the internet. No thanks. Lay down on a bed of knives to show. I literally could do that. No, but I don't know that I want to put myself through that physically or emotionally. Yeah. Yeah, what's wrong with that, Jeff? Drinking the platinum stuff. Hello from Iowa. What's up, man? What is the blue carbon fiber knife in the left corner? Jeff's gonna have to help me with that again. It was a name, it was a maker and model I'm unfamiliar with. This is one of Jeff's knives with the eggshell bolster and blue carbon fiber. Very, very cool. This is awesome. A little titanium liner lock, incredibly smooth. Feels like, yeah, it's actually running on washers, but it's ridiculously smooth, like insanely smooth. I know. I'm sorry, Jeff. I'm stupid. I can't remember. Look at all this stuff. I can name most of them. I can name 95% of these knives, but I cannot remember that name. Something Raptor. Yeah. There are people who are saying it. It's called the Raptor. I don't know who makes it. Yeah, Camaro hair is what I call it. Like when your hair grows so much that like your the back of like it's almost like a mullet, and then when you drive a Camaro with the top down, it makes the mullet more prominent because everything's been blowing backwards. That's what we used to call it at the dealership, or what my coworkers used to call it when I would let my hair get too long. Hey, we'll see you. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Boxers or briefs? Oh, boxer briefs. I can't stand the polar ends of either of those. If you guys really want to know, any guy, I think most guys will tell you, boxers suck. They're too wavy, and briefs suck because gross. No thanks. Boxer briefs. I'm going back to college football for the night. See you folks. Hey, no problem. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the awesome questions too. Yep. Everybody's just like totally okay with talking about that. We all know who we are in this live stream. I know who all 70 of you are in this live stream right now. Nobody's weirded out by talking about that. What are we at for the time mark here? We're either going to go to 115 or 130. I don't know. It depends on what we're talking about. OSU. Okay. All right. That's fine. I'm a KU fan, but it's fine. We're not that great in football. But it's basketball season, so we'll see out there on the court there, guys. Oh, excuse me. Popular opinion, do I need to get a Spyderco Spidey Chef for beach vacations? I would say probably. That's what everybody's been saying is LC200N is officially the new beach steel. Now, is it beach muscle or is it real muscle? LC200N, here's the weird thing. This is the weirdest thing about LC200N. So by the standard, like from reports of the internet say that in testing, or the culmination of all the testing that's gone on online, which some of it's legit, some of it's not, people are saying that LC200N has edge retention that is similar to that of S30V while having substantially better corrosion resistance. But Sal Glesser himself, or Eric Glesser himself, I can't remember who it was, you can find it on the Spyderco forums. He actually responded to somebody's questions. Hey, what's the edge retention of LC200N? He said, testing's still going on. And this was like early on. Like before I think right around the time Spidey Chef launched. He said edge retention is similar to VG10. So, edge retention is somewhere between VG10 and S30V. Now, that's a pretty big jump. But, I don't know. LC200N is definitely going to be a great beach steel, whether it's got edge retention similar to VG10 or S30V, because it's almost rust-proof, right? But I would love to find out that it legitimately has the same edge retention as S30V. If it actually does have the same edge retention as S30V, heat treated to 60 Rockwell, and it's got corrosion resistance that is far superior to even M390, closer to H1. Probably not quite as, it's not quite as stainless as H1. That's like, that's like a diver knife steel, right? That's like impervious to rust. That would be incredible. Knife purchase challenge, boys. No. Jeff is such a pot stirrer. Just comes in here and starts messing everything. Lot better. No, it has a lot better edge retention than H1. Yes, but I mean corrosion resistance. H1 I think has superior corrosion resistance, right? It's more corrosion resistant than LC200N, but it has nowhere near the edge retention because of all. I mean, like to achieve that type of stainless quality. If Steve was still in here, he could correct me if I'm wrong. But to achieve those levels of stainless qualities, you would have to the multi-directional teeter-totter drops. It's in favor of corrosion resistance, not in favor of edge retention. So use a damn impact wrench. So did you use a damn impact wrench? I don't know. I don't know who the people are talking about. Everybody's talking. Nobody's paying attention. They're like, MC's yakking on about LC200N. You guys are all. This is the point in the evening where we're all talking about different stuff. Oh my gosh, I love this. I hope this never changes. I hope these are always just like this. These are so much fun. Some is like Spirited's like, I'm listening. There's the one though, like it makes me think of like the teacher's perspective. Like the teacher's got no control over the class. People are throwing stuff. There's the weird kids over in the corner just stabbing the fish in the fish tank, and there's a guy going through the filing cabinet, and the other kids are just talking. There's one person in the front like taking notes. That made me sound like the way that I view Spirited Whiskey is a student, and that's not what I meant. That's just the image that I have of what I'm doing right now. Let's see here. Jock Snipe says unicorns. Yes, that is a noun. Let's see here. Kyle Roberts, I'm jealous. I want a sandwich. Me too, Mitchy Wiggs. Mitchy Wiggs. I love that name. I definitely want a sandwich also. What are your thoughts on ballad songs? Somebody asked me that. Were you the person who asked me this the other day? So I really like looking at ballad songs, and it's my understanding that the original ballad song was invented in Thailand, and then the current owner, or at least I don't know if it's the current or whoever owned Benchmade before, whoever, I don't know. He was over there in the late 70s and saw the design and decided that this is not verbatim. This is me remembering something I read on the internet a long time ago. He took the design and made a more premium version of it, and that's the reason why we have the butterfly logo on Benchmades, is because they were the first ones to actually create what we call the butterfly knife, which is a ballad song. Hey John, thank you so much, man. Let me see here. Minus the salt, giving you the best heat treatment. What's your favorite optimal steel for a knife? CPM 154. I will continue to talk about butterfly knives here in a sec, but CPM 154, I think, is the very best, most well-rounded steel. That's if I was gonna go on a camping trip for like a month, I'd want CPM 154. That's a do anything with steel. You can field sharpen it. It's got great composition. It's stainless. It's tough enough. It's edge retentive. I just love CPM 154, and it's great on knives that are $150, and it's also completely acceptable on custom knives that cost over $1,000. CPM 154 is just the shiz. Absolutely. Thanks, John. I really appreciate that donation, man. So back to butterfly knives. I really think they're cool, and we have a Benchmade dealer in town, and I love looking at them. I do not understand. I don't know how to flip them. I know that there's this whole community who really likes to do all the tricks. Now, I don't know that they were initially invented so that people could do tricks. I imagine it was kind of thinking of like a deployment speed type of thing, and also kind of keep it concealed type of thing, right? So they may have been designed as a weapon initially. I have no idea. They're cool. The concept behind them is cool. I feel like for me, it would be more of an inconvenience than a convenience because it's foreign to me, right? It's much more simple to just use a flipper, right? Because it comes out and it deploys. Some people might be faster with it. It might be more convenient to use a butterfly knife. I would find it as inconvenient. I don't have enough experience with them. So that's kind of where I'm at. They're cool. They're definitely cool. Oh, let's see. I'm getting winded just talking. Talk for an hour and a half. What is the green knife on the right? Right here? That is the Kaiser Sheepdog XL. I love this thing. This is in 154 cm. CPM 154's lesser ingot formed brother. Great steel. Same composition, just not powder form, so not even grain distribution, but awesome knife. For the money, awesome. Kizer did an excellent job with this. It literally is almost completely fall shut. Excellent detent, has great flipping action despite the blade being ginormous, and it has an absolutely ridiculous laser beam edge. Like, freaking crazy. 135 thousandths, dropping all the way down to here. Insane. Ohio Knife Lover, thank you so much for the donation. Yeah, let's flip the bad boy out. Bam! Look at that. Every unboxing still bestowed on the blade. Blade is impregnated with over 100 unboxings on this channel. At some point, I may do an honorary, when she decides she's ready to retire, I may do an honorary channel giveaway for the Rainbow Lady of the Sea. One person can have the knife that unboxed all the stuff on this channel. What do you think of the Kizer John Gray GPB1? Ordered one yesterday. I don't know. I've never handled it. I'll have to check that out after the live stream. Oh, yeah, the blade edge. Yeah, the blade edge is well, it's CPM rainbow steel, so it's it has infinite edge retention and it does not need to be sharpened. And how thin is it behind the edge? Yes, that's the answer to that. Divide by 0, and that's how thin it is behind the edge. Kyle Roberts, if you bought it, you guys, there's a whole crowd of people that are just, they're just like off in their own. There's still 80 people in here. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome! Holy cow! Let's see. Yeah, there's this whole like mini community being formed, like in the comments in this chat right now. I don't even know. Ask me questions to answer so I don't have to just stand here and stutter, you goofballs. Ask me a question about a knife. Somebody, for God's sakes, save me. Save me from this. EDC Inception. I don't know it. Hey, Lindy, what's up? Excuse me. Oh, boy. Do you miss the JG Scout Metal Complex? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh my God. I had so much fun with that. And it's not normally an aesthetic that I like. The combination of all the features, the holes in the handle in particular, those were not features that I would go for. But perfect. It's why I want to go to Blade Show so bad, because it was the combination of everything. Like, I picked it up and I was like, oh, hey, wow, this is awesome. I love this, you know? And I feel like that would happen a million times over at Blade Show. I asked before, but top 3 smoothest knives on the table. Number one is Grimsmo Norseman. Absolutely. Number 2, boy, let me think. Good question, man. Let me think about that. That's a weird thing to think about. Hang on, this is interesting to me now. Where are we at here with the smoothness factor of everything? I know I'm missing one. I'm missing one here. I gotta look over everything very carefully. So here's the crazy thing. The truth is the freaking Gonzo FH25 is a $25 knife, and it almost falls shut like the Norseman. So if I'm being honest, the FH25 is very, very smooth. And then number 3 might be a tie between the SOCOM Elite, which does have fall shut action, and well, the SOCOM and the FH25 are probably tied there. So if I had to give an honorable mention, boy, what do I want to do with this? Probably the Todd Bed Steelcraft Series Quaken it's not fall shut, but here's the thing: the ceramic bearings and the way that they do the surfaces. This is a Riot collab. These Steelcraft Series knives are some of the most ridiculously smooth production knives I've ever felt. Glassy smoothness. You can have fall shut action in a knife and still feel friction. In these Steelcraft Series knives, you feel nothing. It's just like buttered. It's like 2 pieces of perfectly manufactured glass with extra virgin olive oil between the 2 of them. That's what it feels like. What's to the right of the Norseman? Black and silver. This guy, it is the only Yoba Tool knife that I actually like. This is the Silverback. It is roughly, I believe, roughly a $50 knife, rocking G10 steel body. There is a backspacer back here. It just looks, it's done very well, so it looks seamless. And then a VG10 blade, and I really like it. The D10's done well. A lot of stuff they did right on this model that they did not do right on some of their other models. So I'm going to be giving that a review here soon. And spoiler alert, it's going to be fairly positive. 5 more minutes, guys, and then my wife has been texting me and like relentlessly, and I have been ignoring. She knows that I'm doing a live stream tonight. I think she forgot. She's like not super pumped that I'm not responding right now. Okay. Where are we at here? My Metal Complex. Choose my next knife. Chavez Ultramar or so. Oh my gosh, that's tough. Chavez Ultramar or SOCOM Elite. Kyle Roberts, the first knife you sent me was an Ultramar. So I don't know. That's tough. The Ultramar is awesome. Listen, if you want a knife that's going to be like more practical to carry, that's going to treat you better in like an EDC scenario, the Ultramar. The Ultramar is still a thick, chunky knife, but it's easier to carry than the SOCOM. If you're going for like overkill, just absolutely like, prepared for grocery shopping, prepared for the apocalypse kind of knife, then the SOCOM's there. That's all I can say. They're both amazing. You can't go wrong. You're going to choose right either way. But yeah, that's excuse me, where I'm at there. MC going to be sleeping with the puppies tonight. Yeah, probably. Good thing we built that. We have a heated doghouse because my dogs are outside year round, and I do take very good care of them. They have a heated doghouse. They have 2 separate awnings, so that no matter what the temperature is here in Kansas, they are fully protected. But yeah, that's might be where I'm sleeping. Hey, we'll see you, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you for everything tonight in the live stream. Thanks for stopping in, man. Absolutely. Oh yeah, Shaker, you set the 229. Yeah, because of you and Kyle, I got to review 2 of the newest models from Ramon. And wait, MC just got my stickers today, and they're awesome. Thank you so much. Hey, thanks, John. I feel so bad that they took so long to get out to you. I kind of do those in waves when people like new patrons build up, or people who have been requesting stickers or getting stickers for one reason or another. I let them build up, and then I send them all at once. And you waited for a long time, and I felt really bad about that. So I'm glad that you got them, man. Absolutely, that's really cool. Oh, let's see. Yeah, you had the Chavez Knife Group edition. That thing was sick. I've got Zach's sticker. Where is it? It's underneath. It's underneath debris. Somewhere. Zach sent me a sticker, and I was going to use it for something, and now I can't find it because I had to move everything around to get all these knives set up like this. Yeah. Subscribe to Zach. Subscribe to Zach's stuff. I can't show your sticker, Zach. I can't find it. Oh. Did you buy any new knives on Black Friday? No. I stupidly bought this before Black Friday, but I don't know that I would have gotten a deal on it. But this was my most recent purchase, was the Combat Troubadour Hellhound. And I actually still got a good deal on it. For whatever reason, everywhere else on the internet, this exact knife was $685. And on White Mountain Knives or Smoky Mountain Knife Works, it was $608, $610. It was like $610. I have no idea why. It's brand new. It's the same steel. It's 2019 model, but they just had it for less, so that's where I bought it. Still overpriced, in my opinion, but I just wanted it. I bought a lot of knives that I know are overpriced, and I'm just like, don't care, just want it. Why the hell did S30V get so drowned out in the world of modern super steels when it's still excellent? Great question. S30V is excellent. The only reason that it got drowned out, or that people are just bored with it. They just want the new thing. Did you guys know about S45VN? Yeah, S45VN's a real thing. It's coming. It's ready to be worshipped by the entirety of the knife world. People like new. People like different. People want, it's got to be kept fresh, for us knife junkies. S30V is still one of the very best steels out there, one of the very best user steels out there. It's very balanced, has excellent edge retention. It's very tough for a stainless steel, second only, I believe, to S35VN. I don't know. Yeah, great. I mean, yeah, fair point. Absolutely. Hey guys, I am super flattered that there are 81 of you still hanging out in here at the hour and 30-minute mark, but it is time to call it an evening before I actually do have to go sleep with the dogs. So, thank you so much to everybody who donated during the live stream. Like I said, that's all going towards the 10,000 giveaway, which we'll be kind of talking about as we do more live streams. Tomorrow we have the conclusion of the quest for the perfect budget knife, as well as another episode of the Knife Guys. So I hope you guys are looking forward to Sunday. Thanks so much for hanging out. This is my favorite live stream ever. I had so much fun. Thank you to everybody, and thank you for helping me build this channel. I hope you guys tune in to the talk I'm going to have with the Knife Junkie guys. I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, that's about it, guys. So thanks for stopping in, and have a great evening and a great rest of your weekend.